Hello, my name is Koehler, and today I'm presenting my lesson plan, which is called The Delicate Balance of an Ecosystem with zSpace. So my lesson is broken up into two pieces. In the first piece, students gain foundational knowledge, and then they dig deeper with zSpace. As I've planned it, this lesson is for 7th grade students taking a life science course, and so it's part of their ecology unit, though admittedly this lesson can be applied to other grade levels and other courses. It will take about 2 class sessions. The purpose of this lesson is for students to understand just how interconnected organisms are and to be able to see how small changes can have a really big positive or negative impact on the environment. And humans can be part of that impact, good or bad. So the goal is for students to see that interconnectedness, be able to recognize imbalances, and then seek solutions to restore the balance in an ecosystem. So as mentioned, I'm using zSpace technology in this lesson plan, and there are many benefits, more than just those listed on the screen. But the 5 key benefits I note is that zSpace is really focused on STEM content. And it's AR and VR technology, and so students are really engaged in that new age technology and advancement. zSpace is actually available at my school, and so my school has units in each classroom. And zSpace is great for active learning. So rather than passively sitting there and listening to me talk, students get a chance to immerse themselves in the content, manipulate objects, and really learn by doing. And because of all of this, zSpace is wildly popular, not just for the students, but also for the staff. So if we take a closer look, zSpace has tons of applications available. So you have opportunities to learn things like chemistry, mechanics, Tinkercad, which is like 3D models, anatomy, and more. For my lesson, I'll focus on zStudio. So the proof behind zSpace is really in the accolades that it's earned. And so it actually earned Best in Show at ISTE 3 years in a row. And it earned special mention in Time Magazine's 100 Best Inventions list in 2019. And of course, for AR and VR, it really doesn't seem like work for students. They're having so much fun that they forget that they're actually working. And it allows them to make mistakes without risks. So they're free to make mistakes and they don't have to worry about starting over or messing any experiments up. Because they're immersed in the learning and they're able to manipulate objects and move everything around and make changes, it really increases their critical thinking. And of course, as you can see on the screen, because of the AR and VR technology, there's outstanding visualizations that really make the students feel as if they are in that virtual environment and as if they are truly seeing these objects in their own environment as well. So my lesson covers state and national standards, and so it focuses on NGSS standards, which of course are for science, and so you can see those are higher level standards. And it also hits the Common Core state standards as well. Now, the objectives for this lesson align very much with the purpose, and so they focus on higher levels of cognition. So students are observing, identifying, and stating causes, and they're describing, explaining, and creating a plan. The materials for this lesson, it's really focused on videos and some documents, and then, of course, the zSpace materials. So we start the lessons off with instructional videos. Students have a chance to do vocabulary with this Lion King themed worksheet, and they learn about energy pyramids and food chains with a Lion King worksheet. And all of this is made available to them through Google Docs and Google Slides. As far as zSpace, they have the zSpace all-in-one unit access, and that includes the stylus and, of course, the zStudio application. Plus, they'll wear the 3D sensor glasses. Now, as far as specific learning activities, Session 1 is really about understanding food chains, food webs, and the energy pyramid. So again, it's that foundational knowledge. We start off with a hook. So we hook students into the content And so students actually get to watch a 30-second clip from The Lion King where Mufasa is heard saying, "All animals are connected in this great circle of life." And so we have students discuss, what does that mean, that all life is connected? Then we watch another video about what a food chain is and how energy is transferred, and we really discuss how energy moves throughout an ecosystem. Once we've learned the basics, students will practice the basics. So they'll do some vocabulary work, and then they'll actually work on examples of filling in energy pyramids and food chains. And these examples happen to be Lion King themed. Finally, at the end of this session, we'll have a Lion King themed food web review video to just reinforce all of the content that students have taken in that day. On the second day, session 2, students are really focused on understanding and restoring an ecosystem's balance, and this is the day when they use zSpace. This is when they take what they've learned the previous day and now they're applying that knowledge. So we start them off with a video about why animals go extinct. We discuss that, and their zSpace activity is very much focused on how can we recognize an imbalance in an ecosystem and prevent animals or plants from just going completely extinct. So in this zSpace activity, it's called Solution for an Environmental Problem, and students act as ecologists. So they take on this role as an ecologist, and they recognize a problem in the ecosystem, and then they have to manipulate objects in that zSpace application in order to come up with a solution and restore the balance of a very imbalanced ecosystem. They're applying their knowledge of what balance means in an ecosystem and what plays a part in that balance or imbalance. And then we have a post-activity reflection where students share what the problem was, what their solution was, and any challenges and surprises they may have faced. And so that is my lesson plan, which incorporates zSpace and is all about the delicate balance of an ecosystem. Thank you for watching.